I already did all this. We're fine. Okay. That's that. Let's go. We have missions to complete. Yeah? Nothing? I suppose not. Anyway. Anything?
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. My cousin Dorn, the civilian fleet is grateful you have returned our admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the homeworld, but Zaltor has stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Geth. The admiral told me that you met my cousin Dorn on Rannoch. It means much to me that Dorn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all that you've done. Yay! That's good. That all?
Admiral Koris has the civilian fleet back in position, and just in time. I hope we can help the Corians. Looking at them, they're like us if we fail.
We won't fail.
Damn right we won't.
Yeah, well, also, they're not really like us, since they're the ones who brought everything on themselves, really. We'll go to the Geth Comm Hub. Now then, we'll bring Javik along, and Garrus. Why not? We're a very alien kind of guy. We don't like bringing humans. Seems like Shepard put on weight here, it seems. Strange. That's right. That's right. That's not right. I'll give him the Scorpion. There we go. 4 points. I don't think we can get anything yet. No, we can't. That's fine. Concussive shot. We'll upgrade you again. Force and damage, impact radius. Easy. Javik. Slam. Incapacitate slam target. And recharge speed. Yeah, the recharge speed, don't give a crap about, to be honest. The incapacitating thing is a good thing. As for lift grenade. Damn. Pull. Yank an enemy. We'll go with grenade capacity, and we'll also go with pull, I suppose. See, there we go. That could be useful. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. Hey, we're almost all paragon. That is good.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's one way to get their attention, if it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, how's that work, though? I'm not a machine, am I?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
Oh my
I
god.
saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Okay.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
Insane.
Yes, it just did.
Legion is awesome. I like how Javik just stayed silent throughout the whole thing, just looking at everyone like, oh my god. Alright. Yeah, huh? Let's just walk and look around, I guess. So we're going into a very Project Overlord style thing, are we?
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I suppose this will work.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
You can tell he's afraid. He's like, oh crap, this is gonna go so bad, this is a trap. It's a trap!
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
Remain still, Shep.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Awesome.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
Assassin's Creed.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Well, that's sad.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
I just get the feeling that the guys making the game played Assassin's Creed Revelations and went, ooh!
Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
It's not just I think, Shepard. It really is thanks. But hey, it's all good. We're back here again. There's obviously an obstruction here. We need to find the right place to break it.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Here we are.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
This is what Windows tells me to do.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Reapers. They're assholes.
We
find it
cannot
funny.
proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
He's calling them Reapers now instead of just old machines.
We
There's
cannot
something
proceed
here.
until we gain access to this data cluster.
Okay, well, let's gain access, I guess. Somehow. But how do we gain access? That's the good question, isn't it? How do we gain access? As you can see, this thing here is broken.
Proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
How do we manage that, though?
Accessing data cluster.
Oh, there we go.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Gath, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestor, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Oh,
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data. You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
I like how he goes, well, one. Sort of like a shy way of saying it. Because of the whole, yeah, I had sex with her. And it was good. Totally worth it. To be honest, even on personality alone, worth it.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago.
Contains what?
Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Well, that's sad. They were trying to forcibly shut down the Geth, and it was afraid, essentially, and wanting to know what it had done wrong so that it could correct it. That's very sad. Makes you feel sorry for the Geth. They didn't, you know, try to do anything wrong or anything. They never rebelled. They only wanted to live. Where the hell do we go? Data cluster. That, I don't know. Legion. A nav point maybe, I don't know. Durr, these missions are a pain in the ass. I normally just like shooting enemies because it's easy. Searching, get everywhere. I am trying to find where to go. Ah, found it.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
I wonder if that wasn't the only reason you used that one. Could it be that you were that particular agricultural model? That would have been awesome.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
No, I am not.
Not as you understand it. What's the situation, Quarian?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
What are they doing? Wow, you face planted.
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion,
Yeah,
give me an
they
update.
must be surprised.
Remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have reached deadline. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper protein is active. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Vulnerable points.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Like that, you mean? That's annoying, to be honest, Legion. Now, that random roll, I didn't mean to do that. Now, we need to be taking these out. Friggin' Reaper code.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
You failed! Well, I have won that area anyway.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
There we go. Need ammo. Come on.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the geth!
This is insane! We need the geth! You can't just destroy them for asking...
Ow.
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Wow.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
It's amazing, isn't it? There were Quarians being killed by Quarians for not wanting to destroy the Geth. That's just wrong. I'm glad the Geth didn't forget them. This one doesn't regrow, thankfully. Keep going.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
And it's fine, don't worry.